Hi guys, it's 1 o'clock. We're just on the bus station waiting for the bus to Dublin Airport. I'll take you through today to trip to Holland to see my coach, Sibilla Peteers. We all call her Grandma. We are 10 days out before my first show, Grand Prix Malta. So you'll see how that actually is going. It's my, I think, 6th or 7th trip to Holland since I started working with Grandma since the last year. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video. Talk to you later.
It was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? And he told the guru, I want to be on the same level you are. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He like, the beach? I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit. He should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand and said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he like, this guy crazy. Adrian, he like, I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He said, come on out a little further. He came out a little further. It was right at his mouth. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man getting scratching, holding him down. He had him held down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? He said, I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
Nice to see you again.
Alright guys, so we are in a Sib gym owned by Sibilla Peteers. We call her Grandma, also trainer from hell. Sibilla, thank you for having us today. Just want a quick interview here because a lot of people in Ireland asking me about yourself. Of course, people well recognize you from the Generation Iron, and also, you've been standing behind the success of Rory Winkler, so you're well recognized by people. But what people ask me quite often is, Grandma was ever competing before? Where is she taking that old knowledge? Why is so great? Why, or the athletes having so much success? Could you tell us, something about yourself, about your background?
First, I say welcome here in Beverwijk, in my new gym. Oh, a little bit of by myself. Yeah, let's go. I started by myself to training because I had 3 children. I was big, fat lady. I was not happy anymore with my body, so a friend said, come on, we go to the gym and we start some workout, some diet to lose a lot of kilos.
When was it? That was a long time ago?
It was a long time ago.
Right.
The youngest daughter is now 33 years old.
All right.
And from that time, I started to train. Then I make a bet. The people say, phew, you don't dare to go on the stage. So I say, oh no, I start. So we start for the competitions, and your answer's right. I did compete by myself.
What class you can compete with?
Bodybuilding, super heavyweight.
Wow.
For the ladies, yes. My competition was 71 kilos. So my knowledge is from Anna Buurman, is one IFBB pro also. He learned me all the stuff. He said, you're the only one who wants to learn. He said, I had a lot of people in the gym, but they want to know everything, but don't learn for other people to give it. So he started with me. He said, I give you a job in my gym. I teach you how to start with beginners. And I think he was one of the best from Holland also. Arno Buurman, don't forget it. This perfect man.
He was a bodybuilder?
Yeah, he was a bodybuilder. In the early years, he started with the bodybuilding. This guy, he was a junior, he went everything. His brother, after that also, they all both were IFB pro. So he learned me every stuff, and I think, what? I want to learn more. So I start to read everything in. I did my diploma in the and the training for the people with different kind of stand for the hands, feet, everything. Everyone says, yeah, crazy. It's not possible to train like this. Then I show them by themselves, and a lot of people say, whoa, this is different, this is working on me. That's why people, a lot of internet on the Facebook, everywhere, they ask me, can I have this, can I have this? I show them sometimes the links and say, look on that video, how the hands are, how the knees, the feet, everything is. And yeah, even I was in Ohio, David McGarv, he came to me to the booth from Gorilla Beer. And I saw the videos on the BSN booth. So I told him, hey, nice the videos. He says, Oma, when you started with the pro, what you make big, yeah, I learn. He says, I like the exercise what you do. So yeah, I see it. Every training, what I did with my athletes, he does also. And he's very happy. So I think I'm happy that people take the technique what I'm doing.
Absolutely, your knowledge is huge. You know, we're working together since the last May. You know, and you know, I'm training myself almost 20 years, and every single time I'm coming here, you know, I'm coming back to Ireland with huge package of knowledge, experience. You know, and I really enjoy the training. I never forget, you know, our first session. You can just look at me and you've been asking, did you have the injury on the shoulders, on the scapula, on the back? I said, Jesus, how do you know that? You know, and so your knowledge is not based only on the nutrition or training, but also physiotherapy and many other aspects. You know, that's amazing. How long you already coach? You know,
it's now 33 years.
30. Yeah, so that is actually coming from experience.
Yes.
You know, and your workouts is definitely unique. You know, because you know, I trained for 20 years and you showed me so many different exercises I never done myself, you know, so this is something, you know, amazing, you know, that's spectacular. And could you tell us, you know, because also people wondering, how did you start work with, you know, Rory Winkler? You've been actually standing behind his success, you know, how that started?
Don't let him know that, because he said always, when we separate, he says, no, I did all by myself. So this part I close, that's close.
Yeah. I got you.
I move on. I don't stay in the past.
Yeah, I can see that you constantly progressing, because even the last competition, Loaded Cup, which is probably one of the biggest show in Europe of amateur, you know, you've been prepping Pascal, you know, one of your team athletes, you know, he won the Masters over 40. He won the senior under 100 kilo, and he won the overall. You know,
both overall.
You know, I remember him myself. You know, been competing the last year. Pascal been competing too. He been second on the Masters.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other one, he was first.
Yeah.
Yes.
And right now, it's such a great success. And you know, I'm just looking at him and thinking, Jesus, that guy is over 40. And now he's aiming for pro card.
Yeah.
You know, it's never too late, you know, and it's such a great motivation for all of us, you know. I'm 35 right now, you know, and I would say, well, I can't do much anymore, you know, I'm just a bit too old. But Pascal showed myself and many other people, if you train really hard and if you believe, you know, and you, of course, have a great, you know, someone like you in the corner, you can really achieve a lot, you know. Fair play. How long you working with Pascal?
Pascal is now for the second year.
Second year?
Yes, second year.
Well, is he competing a lot? Like in the past? Like?
Yeah, in the past, yes. He's always competing at the IBB, always. Yeah. He never switched to the other side. He's always stayed loyal to the IBB. We went in Denmark for the Loaded Cup in Germany. All the athletes talk behind him from, hey, it's not possible, he's competing in our line. So he said, listen, I'm an amateur, so I want to compete also. Nobody believed he was an amateur. Yeah, no, you are kidding, you are here for the guest posing. He said, no, really, I'm an amateur, and I want to try for a pro card also. He said, but the next competitions, he got to do a lot. He wants to go to the Dutch champion. After that, he wants to the Europe show. Then he wants to go for the World show. He wants to go for the Mr. Olympia. He says, I go do my work now.
Of course, this is his time.
Yeah.
No, that's for sure. He proved that on the Loaded Cup, you know, and we really keep fingers crossed for him. I had a chance to meet him as such a nice guy, genuine guy, you know, so he well deserved, you know, to get his pro card. We also know that your team is pretty big, you know. You're coaching people from all over the world, you know, Kuwait and, you know, different part of the world. How big is the team, Hal?
I have 125.
Well, so now the question from the from my point of view as a personal trainer, how you manage, those big group of people?
I work also online also. They send me little videos so I can see what is wrong, how the training was.
Yeah.
They send me videos for 1 minute, then I see how the exercise is working,
Yeah.
and then I tell them, hey, you have to do this one or this one. It works perfect. They call me 2 times a week. There's a Monday and Thursday we call. Then we do the FaceTime or we do
That's from
Skype.
the people from
outside, from outside,
oh,
from
they
outside,
have
yeah.
kind of video twice
Yeah,
a week, isn't
yeah.
it? So that's how you actually work as well, because people just wondering, are they have to come into Holland to work with you, or you still can work really effective by an online? So yes, you do, isn't it?
And
That's
it gives
perfect.
good results
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
From Qatar, from
That's
Kuwait,
well, so-
everywhere. From the,
Absolutely, guys. If you're looking for one of the best coach in the world, you have a chance, contact with Sibyl by Facebook or Instagram or any social media, or just the email, Sibyl, this is your new place, right? The new gym. I used to travel, and train with you in the Rotterdam, and now you're owning this gym by yourself. It's just a brand new thing for you, isn't it?
Yes,
You never
yes.
owning the gym before.
no. I was always traveling, always. Now it was time
You
to
settled
settle.
down.
Now it's time to settle, yes.
Yeah, that's very good. What's the plan about this gym? I see already a few changes. You bring some great equipment here, the hammer swing machine. I hope we're going to have a chance to test them today as well. I really love that machine. It's a great selection already, Are you planning to do many changes right here?
Because the equipment what we had before is more for the fitness. Yeah, I see a lot of people over here working with heavyweights also.
Yeah.
There was not much to do for it, so I take the Panatta hardcore line and the hamstring, so that everyone can train on it.
Okay.
That's the business what we can do, and we have a lot of sports downstairs for the ladies, for the men, for the children, for everywhere.
That's great.
The new stuff we bring on is mothers who have babies, who wants to train also. We're going to we have a special trainer who goes downstairs to do the training over there. That's the new part what we go and bringing in.
Sure.
So there's a lot of,
Awesome.
but we have to take the time. 2 months and I'm ready. So
Step by
last
step.
of this then have to be finished, and then we go working on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just to clarify, you're not coaching only the bodybuilders. You're coaching also the females, isn't it?
Yes,
Body fitness,
yes.
bikini. I've seen recently
Physique.
pictures of Ramona. She looks amazing. And other few girls, the bikini. So girls, if you're looking for a coach as well, with a well-experienced coach, you can also contact with Sibyl. On the very end, Sibyl, could you say just a few words to Irish people who are actually aiming to get better, get in shape, some short few tips, motivation words, whatever you can actually advise to them?
Now, first place I will say, never tell someone you can not do it. Yeah, what you have in your mind, do it. Don't let other people push you down. Yeah. When people talking from oh, you cannot do that, can't do it, put your music in the ears and go start and do your thing what you have to do.
Exactly. So basically,
Yes.
believe.
Believe in yourself. In yourself. Yes, it's very important.
That's what I'm trying to tell you as well, guys, all the time. Dream bigger and
Yes,
bigger,
yes.
and believe in yourself. Of course, you have to help yourself to achieve your dream, your goal. You have to work hard. But as a grandma say, you never stop believing in yourself. Grandma, I think it's the time, because I just drunk my pre-workouts and just wire up. So I think we have a time
For the training.
For the training right now. Thank you very much for having
You're
us. Thank
welcome.
you very much for the interview. Let's do the work now.
Okay, thank you for everything.
Okay.